It's me, Mr.MarioGamer, and today we're going to be doing a Geomtry Dash tutorial. Now, the space theme is what we're doing today. See, space tutorial. Now, I was actually trying to figure out myself how to do this theme. And there's a bunch of space background tutorials, but there's no structuring for it. I mean, maybe the techno-modern style, that might be good, but there's nothing really specific to space. And that's what this tutorial is going to be for, to show you the space theme and how we could kind of give that dark yet glowy vibe of space. Because space is a very empty place. It's very spacious, if you know what I mean. But let's go ahead and get right into the video, and I hope you guys enjoy this tutorial. Okay, so let's get right into the tutorial. Now, as you can see, everything's dark because it's a very dark space. Now, real quick, for background, you could just put like a bunch of corner pieces like these around for stars. Maybe scale them up a bit. That's what I'm doing for a level. I can probably show you a preview on screen. Now, if you came here for like a very purplish magenta looking thing, I mean, it has blue too, but I feel like galaxy and space are two separate themes, and the goal is basically just to do space for today. Now I'm going to do a few different structures to kind of give y'all some examples and let y'all explore with this a little bit. Just a basic block, maybe like a pillar piece here, and I'm going to build a very unique shape. Something that's a little bit different, because diversity is really good on layouts, and if you want a spacing, this will help if you have like a complex like piece here. So let's see, and maybe a big slope. I'll just do okay, wait, hold on, let me edit this a little bit. Yeah, that looks a little bit weird. But that will work, that will work. Okay, so 3 different shapes here, and I'll try my best to explain this. Now, these might be hard to see, but basically, so we're on layer 0. It's good to put things on different layers so you don't confuse things together. Now, one thing that is good is here. Let me get these. Actually, hold on. So these are good. These look kind of like tech, kinda. These are good. You also can use any block here for like fillers. I like to use these just for this. Now, of course, glow is important, but first we need a color because we don't want everything to just be dark. So, wait, hold on. So, of course, you want a white color and a dark color, but to have that like the bluish tech in space theme, I'd recommend having a shade of blue between like the very dark blue and the very light like aqua blue, because this doesn't look right and this doesn't look right. About right here is good, and then make sure it's like kind of like light, and you can bet blending on or off, doesn't matter. And that's a good shade of blue, right? It's a very balanced shade of blue, and all your colors is going to rely on this one shade. So I'm going to set these 3. First off, I'm going to set them to layer 1 for block design. Oh, I need one more. Okay. There. I want all of these to be this shade, and then put them right there. And then have a very low opacity, have copy color, and have some brightness. And then channel ID 3, like the color that we're using. And place down some filler blocks. You can't really see them now, but once you add the glow, you'll be able to actually see them. I mean, you can kind of see the marks on there, on the line. Yeah, there are all these color. Now, before I add any extra detail, I think we should add some glow, just so we can see the blocks. And glow is, I think, right here. Yeah. So we can copy color, add some brightness, I think, maybe. Yeah, I'm just going to put the brightness all the way up. How's that look? Now, it isn't like very bright by itself, but if you stack more on top of it, it gets brighter. Okay, that isn't right. Hold up. Oh, I think we need a bit blending on. Yeah, blending blends it together, and it gives like a white down here. And it's a very bright blue glow with a white line. And that looks really good. So, that's a really good glow. See, now you can see the blocks. And it's extremely bright. Now, let me see here. Another thing you can do for block design is, where are they? There's some really cool pieces that you could put together and they look good. Yeah, these. So get these together, set them to, I'm going to make another copy color, but without blending. The brightness can go up, maybe the saturation too. Of course, it has to be that color. See, that looks good. And then you can also take it down and then shrink it some. And then I like to put it about maybe right here. Maybe there looks good. Yeah, that does look good. And let's see what else you can do. So first off, here's a very simple spike design. And with this, you have to shrink it down to 90. And that looks pretty good. You can even put like maybe a point of glow on there. Like, let me see. Boom, that does look somewhat good, right? And if y'all dislike it, you can just not add it. It's your choice. And of course we can have some glow on the top. I'm just gonna do, hold on. So I'm going to do another copy color, and I'm actually going to turn the brightness down and see if that looks good. This brightness. Wait, oh yeah, copy color. Yeah, that don't look good at all. Let me see if I can remember. So this 7th color is not needed. I could just do glow with the one that we did, just don't like saturate it. And then, oops. Okay, and there. And that looks pretty good. We could probably add more, like maybe, here, let me see. I know of one other thing we can do. We can add these things They look good. I can do boom and boom. And then a good thing to do is also add like glow on top of that, so it kind of looks better. But I'm not going to do like oversaturate like down here. So that looks pretty good for. Oh, I accidentally swipe. I do that a lot. I always forget to turn the swipe off. So it looks pretty good. There's maybe one other thing, like here. You can also use like 3D lines, maybe, in a way. Like, would this look good? Maybe scale this down a little bit. Okay, then I need the circles up on top of it. There it is. I'm gonna scale that down a little bit. Oh, I can't see the scale. About 70. Don't that look like that text symbol, kind of? I think it looks good. And we can probably add that. Scale it down a little bit first, because it looks a little bit too big. And then add it there. Wait, oh, it's on top of the glow. It needs to be below the glow. So, oh, yeah, like I said, we need to have it in separate layers, but I always forget to do that. So, hopefully you remember to, but I'm not very good at remembering to do that. So I need to take all of this to where it's supposed to be. Oh, see, I got the corner. The corner has a weird hitbox thing. And set this to layer 2, right? No, 3. There we go. Then we're going to set this back to layer 0, where it's supposed to be. I also need to take this glow back to. So, layer 2, so. Okay, boom. So, I think this looks pretty good. You could probably add more stuff to fill it in better. But this is basically just here to give you the basic idea. And if you want stars, like I said, space is a different theme. So what you could do for stars is take a corner piece, scale it to max, and then scatter them around like this. And if they look like too symmetrical, what you can do is you can where the hitbox is too. You can wait, oh no, I'm deleting them by accident. You can select one if it'll select, and then move it over some so they look like off. And then you can like look up a tutorial to like for background and such. Now this one's a little skinnier. It's gonna be this basically the same idea, having glow, but maybe since it's like long up, we can swap the go to go on the side. So wait, make sure it's on the right layer, and then 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2, boom, and that's some good glow going on right there. And then get these. Boom, boom, boom. Ah, got stuff on the wrong layer again. I ain't paying attention to what I'm doing. And then, of course, these blocks. You don't always have to use these blocks, but they look pretty nice with, like, the space tech kind of idea. Yeah, that looks pretty good. So what could we add on top of that? We could probably maybe... I have one idea of what we could add. Was it these things? We could add like the very... So they're very like light, and they look good right there. And if we have it pulse, like let's pulse the color actually. Let's see how it looks with pulses. So pulse 3, have it fade out. Wait here, I'm gonna copy the color. Copy, and then paste. And then you can't really go much farther than this, so you could like switch it aside, or you can change the shade of blue a little bit. Oh, that didn't really change at all. Oh. Yeah, so like... Oh, so it will have to kind of pulse white, and it looks good. So it's a very glowy design, and it's very blue, and it fits. Now, glowing with slopes is very hard to do, so I'm not just going to put like all glow on one side, because that's kind of difficult. Like especially these, like you can probably do it okay here, but when you do this corner, they're going to like layer on top of each other, and it doesn't look very good. It's very noticeable when they stack on top of each other like that. So what I would do here, let me first off get a corner piece and see if I can fix this. There we go. And for glow, where's the glow? Where's the glow? I would recommend doing small parts, like, let me see. So wait, hold on, let me make sure there isn't too much glow on top of each other. Wait, 2, 3. Okay, yeah, and I'm also on the wrong layer again. Layer 2, right? Yeah, layer 2, layer 2. So first off, put that there. 1, 2, 3. That doesn't look. Yeah, that looks fine. And then you can. Here, I'm going to also add some glow over here. And I'm also going to get these corner pieces, set them to that color. Boom, boom. Make sure you don't have a layer too much, because it's a very noticeable difference whenever you do that. And also these, flip-flop it. And then that color, boom, boom. And see, it matches up. And you can also do this. Boom, boom. And maybe add a little bit more glow up here. Just a small little bit. And then boom, boom. See, it's not all one-sided, and I need to turn swipe off again. It's not one-sided like this or this. The glow's kind of spread out, so different parts of the structure glows. Also, I forgot to add this glow up here, so I'm just going to do that real quick. And you see, I also did it here where this up here glows, but also this up here glows. And maybe you can have it pulse whenever you step on it. So see, this looks very good, right? Now, of course, I need to fill it in, so I'll do that real quick. Okay, so I've finished decorating this using what I've used over here, and it looks pretty good. I feel like this does look pretty good. I could definitely probably improve on this style, but I hope this helps at least y'all that watch. I hope this helps y'all understand this style a little bit better. Now, I could probably show the Galaxy style too, but that's probably going to be a separate tutorial. And I'll probably work on that because, to be honest, I'm probably going to have to work with that a little bit. It'll probably be kind of like alien-ish, maybe a little bit weird. It'll be a little bit more odd than this style, but this looks pretty good, don't it? I mean, it's pretty standard. I mean, it is basically kind of tech, but it fits that space vibe. But I hope you guys enjoyed. Please make sure you hit that like button if you haven't, in fact, enjoyed. Maybe even subscribe if you're new. Without further ado, peace out.